Done with sports talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, lineal heavyweight champion, Mr. Tyson Fury, has said something kind of interesting. We know he's in negotiations to fight Deontay Wilder for the real undisputed championship. That's supposed to be going down early November. That's what's happening. That's what we're hearing. Let's see if it gets signed. Still not there. But he's saying this. This is pretty interesting. He said because for the people who were telling him, the Seferi fight was, garbage or whatever. Well, it wasn't a good fight, but it was his first fight after 2.5 years, right? But he said, but listen, the Klitschko didn't do too much better than Seferi did against me. I make people look bad. I'm a professional. People make look bad, dude, or whatever you want to call it. He does that professionally. He makes a lot of people look bad. Klitschko landed 50 fights in 12 rounds versus Tyson Fury. We talk about it all the time. I just think it's one of the most awesome stats you ever wanted to hear. Vladimir Klitschko, the guy who hadn't lost in 10 years, landed 50 fights. 50 fights, didn't he? No, he landed 50 punches versus Tyson Fury in their first fight. People call it boring and all of that. I call it smart. If you could make somebody who's as bad as Vladimir Klitschko land 50 punches, that's what you're supposed to be doing. That is your goal. So, Tyson Fury handled his business. But we like to talk about it too before the fight. So, his point is, well, Klitschko didn't look too much better than Seferi. So, that's a good point, guys. That's a good point. So, those are the things you're going to be hearing leading up to this fight. He's going to fight Pianeta next weekend. And if he wins that, then it looks like he's going to be fighting Deontay Wilder. Some people are doubting, like Eddie Hearn from Anthony Joshua's promoter and Dillian White's promoter. He doubts it. Tyson Fury has put out a couple of fights with depression and things like that. So, until it's signed, until they show up in the ring, there is going to be some doubt, and there should be a little bit. Ain't nobody wrong for doubting that Tyson Fury might pull out of this fight, right? So, we'll see what happens with that. But Deontay Wilder's not one of them. Deontay Wilder said they talk all the time. And he's pretty sincere. He's talking about Tyson Fury. He said he was embarrassed by what happened with England with the anti-Joshua negotiations, and everybody saw what happened, right? So, other than a few still left on the island who believe otherwise, the world is laughing, right? That was too obvious, when you fight for 50 million. So basically, Tyson Fury's here to save face. Like, man, what's up, Brits? We about to spank a Yank. Right? That's what his point is. We about to spank a Yank. So what's up? And it ain't no prank. So let's see what happens going forward with him. This is gonna be a good fight no matter what's going on. A lot of people try to get into it sometime and they'll say, well, Tyson Fury's jealous of Anthony Joshua. I don't know. I doubt that very seriously. Anthony Joshua, handled his business what he was supposed to, but I don't know if you want to be the guy forever that didn't fight somebody for 50 million or more, or you have the belts from Tyson Fury. So I don't know how that is going to be. I don't know if Tyson Fury is jealous of Joshua. Everybody that seems to say something negative about him, and boxers seem to be jealous. Well, Joshua's making his money in England, and if he continues to do so, well, good for him. The thing is, he will become less and less significant until he fights the main guys, right? And because more and more people are getting to know what's going on. It's only going to last so long for you to be able to say, well, Deontay Wilder hasn't fought anybody, and he's a nobody. You're going to keep calling everybody nobodies. You're going to keep calling the WBC belt nothing. And, Deontay Wilder, at the end of the day, he's 40-0 with 39 knockouts. Dillian White just said what his top 5 heavyweights are. What from the top 5 heavyweight, Dillian White included, would fight Deontay Wilder's people that he's fought lately? The 40 fights that Deontay Wilder had. Let's put it like that, right? What other guy from the top 5 would have 40 wins and 39 knockouts? With Dillian White? I don't know. He had a tooth and nail with Derek Chisora. Has a loss already. Had some close fights. Barely beat Helenius. When Duhapis knocked Helenius out. I don't know if Dillian White would be 40-0 with 39 knockouts with those nobodies that Deontay Wilder fought. Is he going to knock out Chris Arreola? Is he going to knock out Malik Scott? A lot of people don't know that. Just go through them yourself. He's gonna knock out Gerald Washington, right? He's gonna knock out Lewis the Real King Kong Ortiz. He's gonna knock out Bermain Severn. He's gonna knock out Kelvin Price. He's gonna knock out Sergey Lakovic. He's gonna knock out Errol Molina. They go to see. And then we go to Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker's not a heavy hitter. Might win these fights. But knockouts, no draws, no nothing. Tyson Fury, we know he wasn't gonna knock out everybody. Maybe Anthony Joshua. But coming out of that 40-0 with 39 knockouts, not everyone's going to do that. So, it's hard. It's going to be harder and harder for people to say Deontay Wilder's not the goods and he hasn't fought anybody. So because maybe they just loaning him the WBC belt. Tyson Fury is going over there to get that WBC belt from a guy that everybody knows is dangerous in the business, right? And he's going over there to make sure, no, I don't want nothing at home. I'm going over to America. It's not his backyard. It's going to probably be in Vegas, which is far from Alabama. But at least he's going to the States to get that belt. And we got to give Tyson Fury some love for accepting the fight when it's signed. Up until now, it's not. But back to the main point, just to get that out, because I'm going to see if anybody got something to say about that. He says Vladimir Klitschko didn't look too much better than Seferi in his fight against him. And 50 punches landed pretty much explains it. Doma Sports Talk worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.